What's going on YouTube? This is Cardano Wizard here, bringing you another YouTube video of all things Cardano and crypto. If you enjoy Cardano and crypto as much as I do, go ahead and hit that like button, and you can subscribe to me as well, and maybe check out some of my previous videos. But we're going to go ahead and dive on right into it. Got a couple stories today about some price predictions for Cardano in the short term, and possibly a couple years down the line. So we'll go ahead and look at its current price. As of right now, Cardano is at 46 cents, up about 1.83% on the week. Another coin I just want to talk about real quick, I've talked about before, is Polygon. It is on a massive run. I actually bought me a decent amount when it was at 32 cents, so I have made a decent profit from that, which is awesome. It is up 52% on the week, and I think 140% in the last 3 months. So huge gains if you were to have invested in Polygon when it was down in the 30-cent range. So first, what I want to talk about is, Cardano ADA would need to climb past this level to break its bearish movement. So as of right now, obviously we're in a bear market, but it needs to break past this point to finally, hopefully, make it up to the next level. So what it says is here in the next month or two, Cardano could post further losses on the charts if the 40-cent level was ceded to the bears. So as of right now, you just saw 46 cents. So we are right in that middle. We need to get to 50 cents. We've got to pass that 50 cent and quit bouncing off of it. So another level of importance in the past month was the 49 cents resistant level, which was right beside the psychological important 50 cent mark. So like I said, we've got to get past that 50 cent mark. Got to get past it if we want to make any progress. So in conclusion, in order to break the bearish movement structure, ADA would need to climb past the 49 cent mark. There was a huge swathe of bearish territory for the bulls to fight past. The man was simply not present yet to warrant such a move. Okay, there are some price predictions for the next bull run here in 2025. So Cardano ADA will increase to $2.93 by 2025, says experts. So that's not even back to all-time highs. But again, even if you bought now and it was to get back to there, that is some huge gains that you could come up with, depending on how much you are able to spare into buying some ADA. So, Cardano, the 8th largest currency, is expected to skyrocket to $293 by 2025 and $653 by 2030, as predicted by Finder's panel of fintech specialists. They also hope the coin will be worth 63 cents by the end of 2022. So 63 cents would be about a 45 to 50% gain from where they are now. So, the University of East London's Dr. Iwa Salami, co-director of the Center for FinTech, predicts a price of 60 cents by the end of 2022. He believes that the Cardano blockchain's value is crucial, likely to increase its long-term use, and will consequently have a favorable effect on the price of ADA. According to him, it is because it aims to promote financial inclusion in developing economies. So, the economy that it is talking about, it is really big in the continent of Africa. That is Charles Hoskins. His main focus is the country of Africa, trying to get technology in certain things spread out throughout the whole world, starting in Africa. I think he's also working with, I believe someone said earlier, in Asia, certain countries, I can't remember, Saudi Arabia, India maybe. But just like all things, a lot of things are very important and connected to Bitcoin. So here's a chart right here for Bitcoin. We are still in this bear pennant. It's got to break past this level here of about 23,000. So we saw the run up. I thought it was maybe going to come up and test this 23,000 level. If we do, very likely I believe that we're probably going to come on back down to the right below 20,000 level. And again, this line right here represents the day that our GDP, our gross domestic product, is announced, and it could determine if we are in a recession. If we are in a recession, it could lead to a huge sell-off. Now, I'm not sure exactly if it's going to go down this low. That fall right there could match one of these falls that we've had over the last couple months, and it would drop us 42%. Probably not going to drop that low, but I could potentially see it drop, like we talked about before, that 25 to 30%, so anywhere from 15 to about 13.5, so anywhere from 15,000 to 13.5. So those would be maybe potentially good buyers in the areas that I would be looking at. But again, very important date right there, July 28th is when those numbers will come out. So let's look at some more bullish numbers. So Cardano to reach $58 by 2030. If you were to have 10,000 Cardano right now, not including any of your rewards that you would earn from staking, that would be worth $580,000. 10,000 ADA right now will roughly cost you about $5,000. So $5,000 could potentially turn into 580,000 or higher, depending on if you are staking your coins. So the case of Cardano and its price potential has been examined by Finder in its latest panel poll. According to the opinion of the analyst consultant, Cardano's price will reach $58 by 2030. So that would probably be not this next bull run, but that would be that second bull run from now. So the panel also predicted that the smart contracts enabled peer-reviewed currency will finish this year with a price of $272. So they have high hopes for Cardano here in the short term. Okay, so Cardano is one of the few smart contract platforms that have placed security, correctness, and decentralized at their core, backed by formal methods and peer-reviewed research. If you're unsure of what happened, so the Vasil hard fork was just delayed, but it's because Charles Hoskinson wants it to be done right the first time. He doesn't want there to be any issues. And I applaud him for that. I don't want to have any issues because that would just cause a huge tank in the price. Okay, so like they said it could reach $58,000. So we're going to open up Coin Perspective just to see what market cap that would put us at. So at $58, that would put us at a $2 trillion market cap. Bitcoin maxed out at around 1.2 or 1.3 trillion. So Bitcoin hadn't even have reached those prices yet. So they are very bullish here for 8 years. I'd say that's like mid-range term, not really short or long term. But that is very high hopes if we are to reach that. Obviously, if they hit 2 trillion, Bitcoin would probably be at 4, 5, 6 trillion. Nobody really knows. Let's say, what if it just hits half a trillion? I'm sorry, half of that, so 1 trillion. If it was to hit 1 trillion, it'd be half of 58 or 25. It'd be $29. So $29, it would be roughly about $1 trillion. But again, if you had 10,000 ADA, cost you about $5,000, you would have $290,000. And if you staked and had any rewards, you could potentially have over $320,000. So again, that's not financial advice. That's just my opinion. I hold well over 10,000, so I would be extremely happy if it could hit $29 or even just 10. I would be extremely happy with those numbers. But again, you've got to sell on the way up so you can make profit, so you can buy more on the next bear market. Okay, so it's very important that you do that. So if you've enjoyed anything that I've talked about today, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe. We've doubled since my last video, which I am very thankful for. But again, check out all these videos that I've made, and I will see you all in the next one.